Two. Two from shore.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2023 NatWest Island Games and the indoor bowls here at the Guernsey Indoor Bowls Centre. Our feature game this afternoon is on rink 2, and it's between the Falkland Islands, Cecil Alexander, Chris Locke and Ollie Thompson, and Guernsey with Steve Noury, Mike Noury and Dave King. Now, this is an interesting game because both of these triples won their morning games this morning at 9 o'clock. Guernsey won 35. And Falkland Islands won 19-3. So we're at the group stages of the triples. We play 18 ends or 2.5 hours. So it's quite important to get as many shots as you can. You get 2 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, and if it's tied at the end of the group stages, it will go on shots difference. Now, the important part to know here is that we have two groups, Group A and Group B. The winner of Group A will play against the winner of Group B in the gold and silver medal playoff, and both the runners-up in the groups will get bronze medals. So, live with us here right through till Thursday. Starting off with the triples tournament, and then we swap to a pairs and singles. There's 14 sports and over 2,000 competitors, and the tagline for the games is bringing islands together in the friendly games. A total of 24 islands involved in this year's NatWest Island Games.
Just need some legs.
Right here, Mike. Lanes is 15 inch short. Just look to get around that one.
Same, just need 2 meters more. How was the weight?
Jack on. Do the green, come around. The weight was good.
Perfect
The
weight.
Island Games is a biannual event, and this is the 19th running. Indoor bowls has only featured 3 times, and interestingly enough, Guernsey is the first of the association to host the games for the 3rd time. I know the Falkland Island gentlemen were very disappointed in their performances this morning. I felt they all played reasonably well in patches. Certainly Chris, the number 2, had a very good game. But this is a test for them. They're now playing against the home team of Guernsey. A lot of pressure on being the home team, a lot expected of them. These three are used to playing together. So I'm sure it'll be an interesting game as it all unfolds for you. One of the questions we have had through on YouTube, and please feel free to put any questions through to us. If I can't answer them, we'll find somebody that can. Is what islands are allowed to be involved? Well, it's all to do with population. So apparently at the moment it's under 105,000 as a population, and our biggest island involved in this games is Jersey, and they've got 103,000 population. Falklands 4,000 in total population, and Guernsey have 64. Bit of experience amongst the Guernsey players. The David King, who's leading, has been at the British Isles Championships in 2019, 20, 21 and 22. His favourite rink here is rink 4. Plays with Tiger 2s. Like I say, these games are all from the Group A of the triples. So the other game that's on at the moment is over on rink 5, and that's featuring Orkney and Yunisman. So two of the smaller islands competing. Yunisman, for those of you that are having a look at a map, you'll find is Anglesey, which is just off the top of North Wales.
Look here. Very good. Come on, right up. Come on, a bit more. Right on it. Come on.
That's a
great opening bowl there from Dave King. Guernsey started off with a great start there, 2 at the first end. Not a bad reply from Ollie. Spoke to Ollie after his game this morning in an interview, and he was saying that they were really enjoying the chance to play at this sort of level. They haven't got an indoor bowls rink in the Falkland Islands, so they just play on mats, and he said sometimes that can even be in the street. If they can roll out the mat, they'll have a go on it. And that's the joy of this games. It's the friendly games People enjoy the fact that they're making friends, and
Got the line, but not too late.
while at something like the Commonwealth Games or the World Championships, you might be coming across such places as Australia, the United Kingdom, Canada and America and South Africa. Here you've got the smaller islands. Like I say, at the opening ceremony last night in St. Peter Port, it was definitely the friendly games. It was fantastic to see 2,000 plus athletes parading into the opening ceremony.
This one is trying.
Yeah, all down, right. Wait there. Just looking to turn Dave's over.
And again with triples, you get to hear what the skips are asking the players to play, so makes my life a little easier. But it is interesting sometimes to see the choice of shot. Again, I spoke to the Jersey ladies after their game this morning. There was a couple of times where their shot decision might not have helped. It's all to do with what you're confident playing out there. Cecil, the Falkland Islands skip, kindly did our athlete's oath at our opening ceremony in the Bowls Hall this morning. And we have 4 of the world's top
That's not enough.
umpires here, ITOs. Some would say they're the 4 best in the world. Got Alan Thornhill and Dan Blewett umpiring this session for you. And also with us here this week is Francis Fletcher and Mike Davies. Oh no, again Steve just asking Mike to just arrive and just get inside the blue ball to the left of your screen. Oh, he's going to get onto shot bowl.
Unlucky. Spell out.
Your weight wasn't too bad, you just have to go that wider.
Now, as I mentioned, Chris Locke played very well this morning in their opening game. Spoke to him after his game. He was quite pleased with the way he'd played, but he said obviously coming onto carpet like this is having to step up a game. Discussion going on there. The 2 skips have got to go up to the mats. They can come back down after they've played a bowl. The leads and number 2s are not allowed to visit the head. And we are playing a re-spotted jack rather than killed ends. All to try and keep the flow of the game going for you. Keep the interest going. Now, Steve. Certainly looking at this, needs to get round all the front bowls. Is there a chance? Oh, it's finished well for him there.
Try.
Still holding. Yes.
Cecil, a very confident player, originally from South Africa, but loves his bowls, loves doing the travelling, loves competing and representing the Falkland Islands. Very proud of that.
Nice try.
Thank you.
Might as well play the same again. Try again. Into there. Move it on the jack's good.
Come on, eh? Everything well?
Oh, don't do any damage. He'll be rather fortunate he went right through the gap.
I must be on the inside of my last one.
You've got to come
Yeah.
on the inside, definitely.
Cecil.
We were like this, but use that as well. But you don't want to go too far.
Okay, this might be a blocker. Well done, Cecil. That's nicely placed for a blocker. Possibly two. I'm not sure. Very good. All direct.
That's just like you being close twice.
Yeah?
Third time not.
We won't blame you if it goes all hits off.
Looks down a decent line again.
In and again.
Come on, Ben. Come on.
Get the ace this time.
Close.
Close.
Holding one.
41.
What a second shot.
Second shot.
I think Cecil's just coming to have a look here. I think they're still holding one. Chris gave the shout as being, so Cecil just coming to have a look to decide what shot is best to play. There is danger playing down the forehand. Touches the jack and he's a little bit quick. But it is a nice open draw down there for him. That was his option. All on his pace now.
Come on, keep going.
Yeah, it was a great line.
Oh, nice try.
Right.
Good try. Well done, Falklands.
One to Falkland Islands. Guernsey lead 2-1 after 2 ends.
jack high, you get good shots. No, that'll be fine if you get a bit low. Take over. You're only 18 inches away.
That's short.
Okay, guys. Come on, sit on it. Beauty.
That much short, a tad wider.
Again, a great lead there by Dave King. Don't forget, if you are local and you fancy coming on down, it's free entry to come and watch. We've got 3 sports down here. We've got shooting going on next door and table tennis the other side, and we have a great snack bar outside, and you can come and get a brew, or you can go upstairs. We have a viewing gallery above the rinks in the bowls hall. You can grab yourself a pint, glass of wine, and come down and have a watch. Support your team and support all these athletes that have come from all over the world. Those tuning in that know me pretty well, I'm sat here with a salted caramel brownie, and it's very, very nice.
I'll put one here.
To go with the jelly babies that Shirley Petit from Guernsey brought in, and the sweets that the Falkland Islands treated me to, so all's well in the commentary area. Another big bowl there from Guernsey, not making the target any easier. I'm not sure if Chris has got the big runner in the bag with him. I think he needs to try and be into this for Cecil, try and open it up a bit. He's just played a draw. I thought Cecil might have asked him to just try and change this a little bit.
Okay, too wide.
Yeah. Again, down a decent line. Not making the target any bigger.
A little bit narrower, just on the inside here, with a little bit of weight, just into that. There's your line.
Yeah, Cecil's asking him to change hand now. Try and just get to that head to try and move the blue bowl onto the jack and open it up a bit.
Okay, good effort.
Oh, just under the line, right shot to play.
That's what you're looking for.
Gives him a receiver over there as well.
Right. Just put
Set it up if Cecil fancies playing it. If
Anywhere inside.
Christopher can't get it.
Yeah, you're gonna split up. All right. Roll that. Very good. Yeah. Go on, help us split. Yeah. If it goes out, you've got a shot. Yeah. I've got the one. Yeah. So, you want to just put one there?
Well, Cecil hit the target well there. Just was unfortunate not to get any result on the second bowl as well. Open it up a bit. That's another bowl probably in the count. No reason to change his shot. He's close here. Down the right angle. Oh, very unlucky. It just straightened up at the last moment.
I would just draw one in. Just behind the big bit.
I think they're just calling for them to get another bowl in. Again, as we mentioned before, because it's group play, every shot counts. All on his pace here. Yeah, another good ball. There's a chance that's three. I think he might be tempted to stay with the same shot. Don't think he can get both of his bowls away. But I'm not sure if the bowl that's to the bottom left hand side of your screen is actually counting before the blue bowl to the top left. He's changed his hand. Obviously felt there was a bit of danger down there. Must be in the area. He's given this a go. Well, Cecil. Great bowl, because I think it's made second, if nothing else. Sometimes a little bit hard to tell with our camera angles. If he has got second there, it's a great saver. It's probably very unlucky not to just get a piece of the jack and sit back on it. Just the draw here for Steve. Out on a nice wide line. I think it's just the one. It's hard to tell from this angle. I think it was just the one there. Nobody's decided to enlighten us on the scoreboard yet. Well, it was 2 conceded. That means that Guernsey lead 4-1 after 3 ends. And the other rink, Orkney are leading 8-0 over the 3 lovely crown green ladies from Yunismon. And don't forget, this is all part of the triples group A.
Push it. That helps though.
I know Ollie, Chris and Cecil have had a bit of a chat team meeting after this morning's game. So Ollie felt he'd struggled this morning and he's just struggling a little bit here now. It's his first games and it's his first time of representing the Falkland Isles, so he's very proud to be doing that.
Stay on there.
Wants to do his best.
You might be in the car park. Come on, man. Good on.
Now, like I say, played really well in the first game, did Chris? Perfect line with it, just short. What Falkland Islands don't want to happen is Guernsey get totally away from them. Need to hang on to the shirt tails. Like I say, they're the other one in the group that have a win under the belt, so they've already got 2 points.
Extra 2 meters, guys.
All this is about is adjusting that pace down a good line again.
It's a little bit better. Might be a bit much this time.
Last one.
Just overplayed that one. Well, you've got a third bowl, Chris. See if you can make that difference. Meanwhile, Mike Noury will be. He seems to be playing with slightly swingier bowls. It's all personal preference. Some people like to play with a narrow running bowl. Some people like to play with a bit more of a swing on the bowl. See, that came back lovely to the centre of the rink. Oh, Chris, somewhere in between the two would do, yep. Again, looks down a very good line. Oh, can he get a bit of luck? Oh, He's been more unlucky than anything because he's tucked it away. Toucher though.
Only just the one now.
Touch the jack on its route to stopping, so it gets a little spray of chalk there. That means if it goes in the back ditch between the rink markers, it remains live. Steve played some excellent bowls in their first game this morning. Had a really good win over the Unismon ladies. Just played that bowl tight really.
I'm close, Steve.
Yeah, up down. Steve.
Green.
Cecil lists on his competitor bio that he's actually played in the Island Games before, but he competed in table tennis. So I suppose he could owe his tennis hand to what's going on next door, the table tennis. He played the table tennis in 2019, so that was the last Island Games.
Your weight's not
And he
bad.
took up the sport of bowls because a colleague took him to a lawn bowls competition. Since then he's moved to the Falklands, loves it there, very proud to be part of the Falklands. But of course they don't have an actual indoor rink, they have to play on short mats. Very competitive though. Went over to the World Championships in Australia earlier on in the year and managed to take Ian Merrion to a tie break, so he's no mug, isn't Cecil, and he's played very well in his first game this morning. Oh, always look for a little bit of luck, Cecil. So another shot to Guernsey gives them a 5-1 lead in this second game of the Group A triples. And in the other game, Orkney are leading Unismon 11-0. Look to be some good bowls going down on that rink 5 at the moment over there. All he can remember when he was a kid going to watch his granddad and grandmother playing crown green bowls and found it very interesting. So took up the short mat game in the Falkland Islands. This is his international debut, but he's finished third in the national short mat tournament twice. So again, very competitive.
Come on, Ollie. Extra meter on the last one.
Enjoys the mental side of the game and the competitiveness.
Plenty room. Come on. You got the right weight, you're close. Head down. Put on Mike. Top ball. Go on, Mike.
Just the extra meter, Chris. Your line was perfect.
Big place here.
Good, better.
Still got the one. I don't know if you see it through here. There is a nice gap. You see that?
Just a draw, yeah.
Just a draw. Yeah, we're holding one. On your way. Right, pretty good. Come on. Come on, big finish now. Come on. Well done, Mike.
Just throw normal to the jack. If you hit your own, it's fine. Just throw it to the jack. Either side will also work.
Whoa! Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Innis Mom ladies over on the other rink are very much struggling over the stronger Orkney team. They're 17-0 down now after 5 ends. So we're back over to the main game on here on the streaming for you. And don't forget, if you can't stay with us, you'll be able to pick it all up on the replay. It'll all be saved for you. Bob on to our opening ceremony this morning as well. That was very interesting. If you can't watch the YouTube streaming at all, you'll pick up the results on the Guernsey Indoor Bowls website or on the Island Games results pages.
by the draw. Draw for there.
Trotting down after this bowl. And Steve looks down a decent line with his bowls. Just overplayed it, I think. And Cecil didn't hang about there. He knew what he wanted to play. Again, looks down a decent line for what he's trying to play. Now, can he miss that short bowl? Oh gosh, he's just got wrecked on it. That tightens it up for his next bowl as well. Might force him to play it a bit more aggressively.
Doing a tickle on that jack, bring another two in.
I think Cecil here has got to look about being a little bit more aggressive. Again, he's right line for it. I just don't know whether he's got the right pace. Certainly watching it. One player being called out. Dan Blewett. We've only had 2 measures on the stream drinks for the last 3 games, and Dan Blewett's done both of them. We'll have to mention it to the umpires that Dan Blewett's getting more YouTube airing than the other 3. Always goes back to the first bowl he measures to see if the string has moved any. That bowl is declared.
Come on, guys.
So another shot goes to the Guernsey triple. They lead 6-1 after 5 ends. Don't forget we play 18 ends or 2.5 hours. So this game is due to finish at about 5:45-ish. And then we have another lot of games on at 6 o'clock.
Almost on the D. That's better. Welcome to the game. Island. Okay.
What's running here? Come on then.
Come on.
Close. Try. Go on today. Just need turning over.
Just on the inside of Folly's bowl.
Again, looks down a very decent line for Mike. A perfect line for the job. Just finished 2 feet 18 inches short. Got a nice little nudge off the side bowl. Crowd were very appreciative of that.
Down. Worth reaching. Go and edge it out. Release the point behind.
Join.
Yeah. And just play a couple yards. Go on, you're close. You're close. You miss yours, you're done.
You need to draw a little bit narrow. Just in here. Don't need this one. Just come in here.
Don't like it, so don't hit that one.
Both sides is the same, so you can't get away from it. Just in here. And narrower than your previous one.
So the joys of triples games is we have microphones on the cameras and you pick up what Cecil was painting the picture for Christopher to play. Looks down a very good line again, Chris. Chris was down on the seafront yesterday with his wife. They were going to see a friend's yacht after the opening ceremony. He's been unfortunate there, he just punched the jack through and it sat right on a Guernsey bowl. Steering that a little bit.
Get round it.
Well, it's gone to a good home. Not wasted there. Not sure whether it's in the count or not. Oh, he's very close here. Very close. What a great bowl, Cecil. Yeah, he's played some good bowls today. Been under pressure a few times.
Play this hand. Trying to get the bowl. Take the bowl out. Or get the jack and the dick.
Yeah, first time really Steve's been under a bit of pressure to try and change something. Looks down a decent line. Oh, I thought he was going to get a bit of luck there.
Whose bowl is he on the right? Whose bowl is that in front of you?
Just needs to drift past that really. Plenty of room
That
for
bowl
another.
at the back is theirs. Thank you.
So again, Steve just needs to try and get round the short stuff. He's got round it. He's just missed the jack. He's been unfortunate there. Cecil's still got a chance to change this count a bit. Looks like it. The inside line. Chris is calling. Stops him being forced to go wide. It makes him draw a little bit tighter line. Just needs to get inside that short bowl. And he's got on the outside. And all said and done. That might just be one. They're having a look. One declared. So, one shot to the Falkland Islands triple of Ollie Thompson, Chris Locke and Cecil Alexander. And playing for Guernsey out there, I believe we've just had a question through on YouTube about the Guernsey players. Dave King is leading. Mike Noury is playing number 2 and Steve Noury is skip. A Guernsey triple played very well this morning. He beat Yanis Mom 35, so they've got a really good start in their Group A table. And a very good start by Ollie there was disrupted by Dave King pushing the jack through. Now Ollie, can you just adjust your weight to get to where the jack's been moved to? Yeah, he's made the adjustment, he's holding shot. Gives Dave a good target to reach to there though.
Good there.
Inside it. Okay, stay sharp, just a foot less.
Nice view in here, watching, spectating. Don't forget we have 3 sports down here. We have the shooting, the table tennis and the bowls. 14 sports being played here in the NatWest Island Games. Over 2,000 competitors, 24 islands. It's great little games, friendly. Nice to meet people from all over the world. First started back in Isle of Man in 1985 and it's been run biannually since. This is its 19th event. However, we did have a little bit of a hiccup when it came to the pandemic time. Everything internationally sports-wise got postponed, so Guernsey has had a bit of a wait to be able to host its 3rd games. And Guernsey, along with Jersey, our local neighbours, are playing in all 14 of the sports.
Just a bit wider. Remember to clean your bowls. Still same. About 2 meters too much for the last one. Liking it. Take it!
Right, we're holding. Let's give it more breathe. We've got to find this gap. Got to come back to here. Come on. Close. Come on. Get up. That's a bit of protection. Well done.
Really good bowling going on here now. All settled into this rink. Just the edge being got by the home players. But Falkland Islands are not letting Guernsey run away with it totally. They're still within shouting distance.
Ball at the back now.
Gone for a big runner. I think he might have just been unfortunate there, but
Preferably just through that.
perhaps down the forehand if he's going to play that sort of shot to split the bowls.
Hang out.
Oh, and that's changed it all again. Cecil coming to have a look at this. I think he's looking to just try and draw around the outside of the bowls to the shot bowl. I don't know whether perhaps a bundle down through the forehand might have been an option. Following it. Looks down a very good line. I think that was the danger because he knew he had to reach. He put that bit of weight down that backhand and it'll just hang off. Well, do we think he can get another in here, Steve? It's not an easy shot to play. I'm just wondering if the way he played that shot, he might actually be down. One's been taken out. One shot to the Falkland Islands. This game's 6-3 at the moment after 7 ends to Guernsey. Over on rink 5, the score is currently 25-0 after 8 ends to Orkney. to the next end. Couple of feet there for David.
Just in front of this one, Chris. Looking too bad.
As I mentioned before, Chris played very well in the first game this morning, and he's certainly come up with some good bowls in this game. Keeping it tight, that's what they've got to do. Ideally, Falklands looking for the win. Runner being played here by Mike.
There's another one, just a foot to it, just behind the jack. In front of this one.
Head's really building up a bit against Guernsey here. I understand that they're trying to get Mike to open it up for them.
Not a bad place.
Well, it's all right there. Covers the back bowl. Just going, taking Mike back to the draw now. I'll try and get something close. Yeah, that's good. There's a bowl in the area.
Don't just come around this one for me, just here at the back. Just have to beat it.
Yeah, just looking for 2 feet of pace here. If you can draw just behind the jack, it would be good, but also with 2 feet of pace, if he did happen to get his own bowl, he would turn it in towards the jack. Close. He's very unlucky again. We've seen some unlucky bowls played today, but we've seen some very, very good bowls played. here on the first day of the 2023 NatWest International Island Games here at the Indoor Bowls.
Come behind.
Well, Cecil certainly doesn't hang about playing his shots. He was on the mat and away with that very quickly. He's done a decent line as well. What's his pace like? That's a good bowl. Another one in the area.
Try again. We're just running up. Just want to get one to behind.
Is there enough room? Does my ball curl enough that I have a chance to get in a second from this side?
You can't get round that. I mean, just come and have a look. Best you to see.
Yeah, but you seeing my ball's curve?
Yeah. I think you can. I mean, the rest of it is worth it. I think you can. Yep. Yeah.
Good effort, just a touch wide again. Well, I'll tell you, it's getting a close game this. Another one to the Falkland Islands. Certainly not letting Guernsey get away with too much here. Some good bowls going down by all 6 players.
through, Dave. Yeah.
Well, Dave King's led some very good bowls here in this triples. Just needs to keep it going. Another hour, 5 minutes to go. Really tight game. Good here again. Oh, he might have just been unfortunate there and knocked himself out.
One down.
But it's 2 in the head.
Your weight was pretty good, just bowl short. On the road. Yeah. And then sit on something. Say that again.
Just inside this. That narrow. That's a good weight.
This time, Dave. You can do this. Scott.
First, same as on each one. Don't go narrow to try and just play your normal draw onto the jack.
Cecil just asking for an ordinary draw there. Chris has played so well. All he's looking to do is just get under that bowl, which is a bowl short of jack high. Just trying to have a little tuck on the jack.
That's definitely sharp. Okay. How short? It's a foot short. I mean, you can go around.
Just an extra foot on your last one. Bit wide this time.
Heard a bit of a cheer there. It's over on rink 5. The Unismon ladies are holding shot. So a chance to get onto the scorecard. So there was a big round of applause. But the bad news from their point of view is the Orkney skip still has a bowl left.
This time you had perfect weight, you were just that tad too wide. Same weight, just slightly narrower than your previous one.
Sounds like really small ladies have got on the card there. And a big cheer. Yeah. They've scored.
Come on. Come on.
If you can't stay with us, you'll always be able to pick up the results later on the website or on the International Island Games website. We also have another game on here at 6 o'clock tonight, and that's the Western Isles. Mark McDonald, James McLeod and Peter O'Donnell, and they're playing the three that have just played against Guernsey on the feature rink: Michael Riv, Cyril Renouf and Luke Lusser. So on rink 5, Orkney now lead 26-1.
That's all right. Come on. Good, putting some on your back. There's nothing. Me? Yeah. Have a look. Have a look.
It's an unusually loose ball from Cecil there.
That's right.
Again, measure for shot. Dan Blewett being called on. Another shot to the Falklands. And they've scored the last 4 ends. Only singles, but it all counts. So only one shot in it. Both of these teams this morning at 9 o'clock won their games. So another 2 points on the card after this game would make a significant difference for either team. And this is all in the triples group stages, Group A. I'm sure Ollie Thompson will be really pleased with the way that this is shaping up. Having spoken to him after his first game this morning, he was a bit disappointed. He said there was room for improvement.
No, you want there. Went through a couple of
And the
feet.
improvement certainly happened in this game.
Yeah, that one was still.
Tight bowl coming down here. All on his pace. Can he just sit off shot bowl? Little nick on the jack was enough. Close again.
Just throw inside of this one.
Well,
Put
and
behind the jack.
not need to panic yet, but an element of worry comes into Guernsey here because Falklands have certainly come on to a good game. If Chris can just reach this back bowl of Dave King's for Guernsey, it's could be 3 shots being held to Falkland Islands. Nice backhand draw this. I just finished short. Perfect line.
Once again, just into these 2 ones, just in front of it.
Again, just asking him to reach the back bolt. Well, that's down quite a tight line. He's tight and short with this, I think. Better line here. Oh, he's very close, all on his pace. Important time is now the last hour of the game, 50 minutes. Well, I think this looks like it's down a tight line again. Might have even counted another shot. Now this is a tight line, but he's playing a runner, playing a reaching bowl. Just got wrecked on the short one. Got it out the way though, so his skip won't be displeased with that. positional bowl there from Cyril. I think Steve's just looking down the draw, trying rest off the bowls. Took the jack away. Now Cecil, another chance to rest on those two back bowls, just 2 foot out of his last. Close here. Great bowl. Gone for the runner. Needs a result off the 2 short bowls. Got one of them.
To have some, if the jack goes to have something at the back? If the jack goes to have something at the back?
Yes.
Thank you.
Well, he checked before he played this bowl. He's bowling for another shot. He just wanted to make sure there was something at the back just in case, and he's here again. Another great bowl from Cecil. In the area, can he get an edge off that bowl? Again, the umpire, Alan Thornhill, on hand if needed. They turn into meerkats, these umpires, quickly have a look and see if anybody actually needs a measure. 2 to the Falklands, they take the lead against one of the favourites to win this tournament. And Guernsey, on their home ground, have not scored now for the last 5 ends. And I have to say, Cecil Alexander's played some outstanding bowls, ably assisted by Chris and Ollie. So it's time to turn up the heat, the Guernsey players. So, opening bowl for Ollie. Again, I think the little team talk they had amongst themselves after the first game this morning has worked for the Falklands. Dave King, who started the game leading exceptionally well. Can he find that pace again? Yep, he obviously heard me that he needed to get his pace back.
Just a tad wider, just that side. Just too heavy. Use that as a marker. Spell same, inside of that one.
Well, Dave King's lead bowl was very good. He needs to be piling them in now for his skip. Falklands are certainly on the up, 7-6 up. Again, as I mentioned, both of these teams won their first games this morning, so both have 2 points on the board.
What side are you comfortable playing? Okay? Just in front of this one, you can just get it close, even if it's second, that's fine. Good effort, Chris.
Oh, Chris is
Very
down a
good
good
effort.
line here.
That's fine.
Yeah, another good bowl.
Right. First one, put it here.
Really having to think a bit tactically here now, Guernsey. You can see the difference in body language now for the Falkland Islands. They are definitely pumped up here to try and win this game.
Okay.
Okay, first
They
job
know
done.
how important it is.
Second one in here. Jack is that far
Well,
behind.
he's the most inexperienced of the three, but he's being ably supported by
Even if you
Chris,
play
who
slightly against.
played in the Commonwealth Games for the Falkland Islands and actually runs the local club as well, heavily involved in bowls in the Falkland Islands. And of course, Cecil, well known to wear his heart on his sleeve and be one of the favourites here this week.
Yeah, just looking to draw it now. Hold a bit longer. Come on. Go there. Yeah, well done.
Again, some very good bowls coming up from both sides. There's a couple of options here really for Falkland Islands if they reach.
One with a little bit of white on the backhand, just into these, and we can just open it up. A little bit of white into those two.
Yeah,
Narrow. Yes, backhand, or forehand, I mean.
called for it off the backhand, trying to just open it up a bit. Seeing the danger.
Too wide, but it's okay.
Now put another one in.
Meanwhile, over on rink 5, Orkney are now 31-1 up after 12 ends. So that just shows how important this win is for either of these sides. They need those 2 points. Oh, great bowl again. Opened it up. Unfortunate still to be one down, but certainly over the last few ends, Cecil's shows his form.
Behind the jack. Right. Right. Says behind the jack.
Well, if you rest that, you're in.
No, it says behind.
That part.
Steve will be looking to just get another bowl in the head here, because at the moment the bowl of Dave King's is looking quite vulnerable.
What's the distance between the jack and shot?
He's watching this, he's keen, thinks he's close.
Good.
Very close. Jack solid. Wow. This is certainly making Guernsey think. Got a lot of blockages up front there. Steve's got to try and get round.
Come on. Jack clean.
Well, good effort again. Not sure whether it does look like it might have gone to Guernsey. I think it might have gone to Dave King's bowl. There's still a draw on for Cecil down that hand. I think that's what he's talking about. Well, he's made his decision. He's been playing so well these last few ends. Certainly wouldn't put it past him to draw this. Certainly down a decent line. Well, what is your pace like? What is your pace like? He's been and gone and done it again. He's been and gone and done it again. Oh, we said this morning he was one of the dangers to the Guernsey players and one of the favourites, and he's certainly proving it in this game now. You can tell the difference in body language. Falklands are really on the aggressive upside. I don't think in general the three Guernsey players are particularly shouting and screaming players, but they tend to plod through the games. Just keep an element of calm. Right, so Steve, he's playing a runner. He's chosen to play a runner. I thought he might have just followed Cecil down there. Playing a runner's risking being narrow, which is what he's done. The shot goes to Falklands again, and a cheer goes up from the crowd. Well, it's looking a sad card for Guernsey at the moment. They set off a really good start, but they've now not scored a shot in the last 6 ends. So that's 8-6 to the Falkland Islands now. And I'm just having a quick look at the clock. It's just gone 5:05, and the bell is due to go at 5:42. So 2, possibly 3 ends left. Could this be the shock game of the day? Well, again, a good lead from both players here. Ollie's come on to a very good game in this second game. He's here again, all on his pace. He's just pulled up short.
On the forehand. There's drawing.
It's 1 to Guernsey at the moment, but just struggling to just keep in it here at the moment. Well, first on the draw's still open there off the forehand. And again, when the question was asked, Chris stepped up to the mark. He's being asked to draw another in here. Down a good line again. Very close. What a great bowl. Say every time a question's been asked, they've stepped up to the plate in this game. Oh, could that question have been answered by Mike?
Just throw into this one. Draw into it, yeah. It needs to roll over. Just draw to my foot. Draw here, onto my foot.
Down a similar line to his last. Very close again. What a bowl. From Steve's gesticulations there, I think Guernsey are 2 down. What sort of reaction did he get there? Don't know whether he flicked that through or not. Cecil was very quick to go and look what sort of damage could be done with a running bowl. Where's the jack going to go? Yeah, he's gone for cover there. Run for cover. I think that's the side that the jack's going to go if Steve plays really heavy here now. Have we got a big runner, Steve? Because that's what we need. He's played a runner. Looks in the area. Can we get it solid? Went through a gap. Well, we say holes for bowls. You wouldn't believe he was that close to it and missed everything. Well, he's still got another 2 bowls left. Just got to decide where he thinks this bowl's going to take the jack to as Cecil and try and cover it. Gone for a blocker. Not a huge fan of blockers because I think blockers can be sometimes used, and I think the shot that Steve's looking at still on there for him. In fact, that might have given him a little bit more of a guide. Can't go through the gap again, can he? He's taking a bit of weight out. A bit wider. Now, is he in the target area? Very close. 1 away. He just put it that bowl wider and it stayed there. So got the bowl that was the length of the jack, but not the short bowl, so Falklands still hold one. Now Cecil. He's looking for another. Just can't sit off the bowl. They still hold one. Still there for you, Steve, if you want to play a similar shot. Down the backhand, lot of weight. Looks in the target area again. Could be closer here. Has he got it? Got it clean now. Where does it go? There's much discussion on who holds shot. Looks like it's one to Guernsey. Got a good result there. The trouble was, once he hit the jack, it was where was it going to go? So that's the first end Guernsey have scored at. The previous 6 were all to the Falklands. Getting a tense game this. For who does win or doesn't win Group A. Meanwhile, on the other rink, Orkney are making a tremendous effort. They're 34-1 up now.
Same shot. Just that much. Same shot.
Well, again, Dave King set off a very good lead bowl here. This is an important end now. As I mentioned before, the bell goes at 17:42. We've probably got 1, possibly 2 ends left to play. Nervy times out there now for both teams. Very important that they pick up the win here rather than get the tie or the loss. Well, Chris looks down a very good line again here for his bowls. All on his pace, he's just not got the pace. Well, now's your time, Guernsey. Pile on the pressure, take away the shot. He's played a lot of weight here. You can see that the nerves are kicking in for all the players out on the rink at the moment.
Narrow. Right way.
Over 18 inch. So, okay.
I tell you what, he's close again. Oh, he's just dropped short. See how the nerves are kicking in here. Now, Chris, can you reach that bowl of Dave King's and sit off it?
Better line this time.
It's down a good line. Now he's got to slip past that bowl. Just got nicked on it. Just got nicked on it. Now, interesting times. 6 bowls left to come at this end, and currently Guernsey are holding shot, at least one. We're cracking on for 25 past 5, and the bell goes at just after 22. So a quarter of an hour left to play. They will get another end in. Could we go into the final end all square? Well, that's good. That's changed it a little bit. Means it's changed slightly since Cecil saw it. Oh, he's down a good line here. He's certainly watching it. Looking for that bowl. In the middle. Rest off it. 1, 2. Words just cannot express how well Cecil Alexander of the Falkland Islands is playing at the moment. He's really, really stepped up to the mark. All the pressure now back on Steve. Doesn't want to go into the final end. 2 shots down. Can understand what the nerves must be like out there on the rink. Down a decent line. He's watching it. Now, can he get down to that shot bowl? Can he do the 1, 2? Oh, he's pushed it closer. In the shots there, he was very close, and he's still got a bowl to do it with. Cecil's watching this again. Can he get the 1, 2 to get in 2 shots? No. Still there for you, Steve. Needs the bowl, really. Push it through, rest off it, and try and get 2 out of this. Okay, meanwhile on the other rink it's got to 40, 41. Now, line looks good. All on your pace. Bowl clean. Oh, he's got a piece of the jack. Having a look at this. Cecil's got 2 feet to draw. He's drawing to the ditch though, which isn't easy. But the way that this man's been playing, You wouldn't say you wouldn't do it. And it's away. It's a great line. He's chasing it up. What's his length like? It's like it needs to run. Certainly looking at this. Nobody's declaring anything at the moment. Dan Blue, it's been called on to the rink. 2 have been declared. Dan's calling for Umpy, Alan Thornhill. Dynamic duo will be measuring at this end, and what an important end. The way Orkney are going on the other rink at the moment, they're 45-1 up after 15 ends. So their shots difference is going to be huge. But they've got to get past these 2 teams now in a round-robin group stage. Looks like it's the 2 that were declared. So 2 more to the Falklands. What a superb end of bowls. So the Falklands lead 10-7 going into what could be the last end of this game. It's past. There's 12 minutes before the bell. This is where things like the playing for time rule, the umpies will be taking very close notice of this, but in a triples game I do think that this will probably be the last end. Well, tense times here on Rink 2 at the 2023 NatWest International Island Games here in the Indoor Bowls. This is Group A of the triples. Both of these teams this morning won their games, so they've picked up 2 points each, and there's a vital 2 points on the line here. Oh, the newbie. Ollie's just struggled with his 2 bowls at that end and 1 bowl through. But the 2 players he's got behind him, Chris and Cecil, very experienced. But can Guernsey just turn that screw a bit? Dave King's got another great bowl here. 3 good lead bowls there from Dave King. Don't forget, after this stream finishes, We will have another stream for you tonight. We start at 6 o'clock-ish. I'll join you as soon as I've had a little bit of something to eat, and then I'll be with you for the rest of the evening. And the game we've got coming up this evening is back over to Rink 5, and it's the Western Isles versus Jersey. Well now, Guernsey are holding 3 shots. Can they pile on the pressure? Another one in here. Great bowl. It's a funny old game, is bowls, you know. A funny old game. Swings and roundabouts, things change. There'll be a bit of panic now from Falkland Islands. And I have a fear that Chris is short here. So Guernsey just want to pile this in. Down the backhand, another one in. Needs to run. If it passes the front bowls, it's a good bowl. Now, of all times, Steve needs those bowls to look at in the head. He knows he's sitting with at least 4 shots, which would give him this game. But he's still got Chris a bowl to come and Cecil 3 bowls to come. Do you know, I have a feeling that this one's tight again. Unless he can punch up. So Guernsey's in again here. Well, Cecil has been playing exceptionally well, but this is the first time he's been under immense pressure. We're just looking at the time here in commentary, looking at the watch with my director in here, and we think they might even get one more end in. Got to cut this countdown of Falklands. Meanwhile, all the spectators for Guernsey will be hoping that they miss. He's down a great line. What's his pace like? He has to get past the short bowls. Well, it got past them, but that short bowl took a little bit of pace out of it. Made it harder now because he's in his own line. He needs to really slip past that bowl or just punch it up. Another one in. Not really any target building either.
How many are we down?
Well, he's gone for a runner. I don't know what sort of target he's got at the front there. Well, from our angle, I would say that Guernsey is still holding 4. He could actually be holding more. It's really hard to tell from the camera angles. But all Steve Lenore's got to do is pile them in here. Keep piling them in. Yeah, that's probably in the count as well. Probably going to get one more end in. Well, big moment now. Cecil walking back to the mat. I think he's probably 4, possibly 5, could even be 6 down. Draw to the bowl at the back. He's gone for a runner again. He's shouting at it. Is he in the area? Can he be close? He is close. Unbelievable bowls from Cecil this afternoon. Definitely one. Well, all that pressure he was under, and he came up with a bowl like that. Now, Steve, what have you got in reply? A runner to the bowl. Needs to slip past the short bowls. Can he miss them? He got it solid. Well, that's all the bowls played at that end, so we're going to get another end in. What one heck of a bowl by Cecil there. Cecil Alexander has come up with the goods this afternoon. His teams performed well in front of him, and when put under the cosh as a skip, you always hope you can step up to the plate. And he certainly has just done that this afternoon. Gave our players oath this morning at the opening ceremony, did Cecil. Went on to win their opening game this morning. And they are currently 4 shots up, playing the last end.
Just come around it.
So 2 opening bowls, 1 from each lead. Cecil will just be hoping that Oliver settles down a bit, and for sure Steve will be hoping that Dave comes up with 2 good bowls. Now put the pressure on. He's put his blocker in, as we would say. Put one in between that, close to the jack now, Dave. Again, just to remind you, Guernsey need 4 shots at this end to tie the game and take a point out of it. 5 to win it.
Chris, you get the draw in, even if you're a good shot, that's fine.
The team from the Falkland Islands just need to stop that happening.
Shot, that's fine.
Exciting day here, the first day of the games for the indoor bowls.
Another bit heavy. Okay. Come on, next one.
Again, some loose, nervy bowls from the players. Played such good bowls up to the last couple of ends. It's been the 2 skips that have made the difference, and particularly Cecil at the last end. So much pressure on that last bowl.
Tighten it up a top so we can get the jacks through.
So the bell has gone, so this is definitely the last end. All sorts of pressure and butterflies must be going through these players out there. Still plenty of room.
Okay, coming.
Okay. This one, put the jacks out here.
They've done all they can. The leads and number 2s for Falklands and Guernsey. They can't do any more. They've got to leave it down to the skips. Remembering 4 shots in this. Great bowl in there. Not enough at the moment. Cecil's here. Trotting up after this bowl. Very close again. Just unlucky. Got to have looked for where he can actually pick up a cat. He's turned his back on that one. Again, he's taking away the chance of Guernsey getting a count here. They've really got to look. They've got to bring the jack back.
Stay as well. Yeah. That's no problem. That'd be boring.
So they've had a look what can be done. Oh, he's missed it. Well, what a cracking game of bowls. Falklands get the 2 points from that game. I've been Janice Gower, commentating for you this afternoon. Short break. We've got one more game for you tonight. Join us for that. Thanks for your company.